Reddit has a monster problem. There are things people talk about on there that don't exist in any folklore book or horror movie. These are the creatures that shouldn't exist, but somehow they do. Hello everyone, this is the Nyxian, and today we are going to rank 5 of the scariest creatures ever described in Reddit posts. From the that's weird to the burn it with fire and move countries. Let's begin. First up is an OG from Reddit's horror history, the Smiling Man. Posted over a decade ago on r/nosleep, this is a story of a guy walking through the city late at night and seeing a man dancing under a streetlight. Not normal dancing. I mean unnatural, floaty, gliding movements. Like something was just wearing human skin and trying to be human. And the smile? The entire time, the man's face was locked in a cartoonishly wide grin. Like he was stretching his lips as far as possible. He followed the narrator for blocks, never speaking, just smiling and twitching. And then he left. It's a 10 because it's subtle, creepy, and exactly the kind of encounter that leaves you questioning what's real. Okay, now it gets freakier. The Goatman story from r/nosleep is iconic and weirdly shows up in a ton of different cultural tales. The Reddit version goes like this. A group of teenagers go camping in the woods. Suddenly, one of them notices something is off. People start acting strange, and one person's voice sounds slightly off. Then someone realizes there are more people in the tent than there should be. Turns out something had joined them. It looked human, talked like a friend, but nobody could remember inviting them. That's the Goatman, a creature that mimics humans badly. It doesn't attack you, it just joins the group, watching you and learning. For God knows what reason. Well, it's a 9 for me. This one technically comes from a kid's show, or maybe a Reddit fever dream. In a post on r/creepy, someone remembered an old puppet show they saw as a kid called The Candle Cove. The show was weird, all puppets, creepy static, and one particular character, the Skin Taker. He had glass eyes, a mouth full of needles, and a voice like sandpaper. He said he made clothes from the skin of children. I know, weird. Here's the twist. When the poster asked their mom about it, she said, "You used to just watch static for 30 minutes, and no one else remembers the show." Although some people claim they remember a show as such. But it can also be a case of mass hysteria. It's definitely a 9, because imagine finding out your childhood show was actually a demon broadcasting on an abandoned frequency. Yup, crazy. This is one of those Reddit legends that should be dumb, but instead it haunts you. In r/nosleep and r/creepypasta, users started describing this strange phenomenon. You're walking in the forest and suddenly you find a set of staircase. Just a random intact staircase standing alone in the woods. Sometimes carpeted, sometimes marble, sometimes plain concrete. But always wrong. People say when you climb them, weird things happen. People go missing, time skips, and something watches. One user, who was a park ranger, claimed it was an unspoken rule: never touch the stairs, don't go near them, and never ask. like the forest was growing bait. It is definitely a 9 because something so simple is so unexplainable. So if you see stairs in the middle of nowhere, go the opposite direction immediately. Alright, this one messed me up. Posted on r/creepy encounters, a girl described walking home one evening and seeing someone sitting on the curb, shaking. She asked if they were okay, and that thing looked up, and they had no face, no eyes, no nose, just stretched smooth skin like clay. But the body kept twitching. She screamed and ran, obviously, but when she turned back, the thing was crawling on all fours at full speed. She barely made it home. The kicker, a neighbor later said, "Yeah, I've seen it too. It comes around sometimes." What do you mean it comes around sometimes? Oh hell no, it's a freaking 9. I'm moving countries immediately. So yeah, Reddit might just be the world's creepiest cryptid zoo. Whether it's faceless people, stairs to nowhere, or skin-wearing monsters. The scariest part is, most of these stories, they weren't written to entertain. They were written because someone needed to get it out. If you've seen something weird yourself, you know where to find me. Sleep tight, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.